Hi guys, I'm Mark.
I'm Penny.
And we are the Oyster Boys, and today we are going to be reviewing this Evergreen New England style Session IPA from Mikkeller.
You love an New England IPA,
I do love a New England IPA, yeah.
You love that hoppy, fruity smell.
The juice, I love the juice.
I mean, I talked to you about Mikkeller and you were a bit not sure about it and stuff like that.
I mean, I know that they're very much an on-trend brewery, but I've never had a Mikkeller beer, so this will be my first time, my inaugural Nutella? No, my inaugural Mikkeller beer.
Well, I mean, I got onto Mikkeller, I say got onto them, I tried them by their table beer, which I'd never heard of table beer, which we got speaking about. Obviously, a beer that's supposed to be everyone around the table would like, called Musical Chairs, and it was brilliant. We've not reviewed it yet, I'll have to try and get it again. It was superb. And a lot of people on the Instagram and people like that were talking about Mikeller Brewery, looked into it and said, yeah, we really need to try one. They even actually reached out to us and said, you know, we're available in a lot of the UK. We managed to get one, and this is the one that I picked. So, I mean, a bit of back history. Mikkeller, obviously a Danish. So, unfortunately, when everyone thinks of Danish beer, they think of,
I don't know, what do they think of?
Carlsberg.
Oh God! Let's try that again.
Okay, so Danish brewery, and every time thinks of Danish beer, they think of
Carlsberg.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know, these are booking the trend. And there's probably actually a lot of better beers in Denmark that have just not come to the UK yet. It's just something that's picked up. But another gypsy cuckoo style beer.
Okay, so they didn't have their own setup or their own full-size brewery equipment at first, so they use other people's. Yeah,
they're two home brewers, and basically what they decided to do was make some nice beers for the friends and the public to say, look, this is what Danish brewery can be, this is what craft brewery can be. A lot of inspiration from the American brewers that would break the mold, so to speak. 2006 won Best Danish Brewery, 2008 Best Danish Brew, 2009 shared.
Well, that sounds still good. Sharing the Best Brewery Award is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus, if we won any sort of award, I'd be over the moon.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I picked New England style IPA. Obviously, I know you're a big fan. To quote Mikkeller, it should be easy enough to drink like water. Which is a hell of a statement.
I hope it doesn't taste like water. If it tastes like water, I'm going to have a problem. I want this to be, from seeing New England style, you would kind of instantly think it's going to be juicy, it's going to be fruity, it's going to smell incredible, it's going to taste really, really good. Stone fruits, citrus.
The good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff, but no bitterness really. That's what I'm looking for in this, from what it says.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
3.5%, so not strong, pure session beer, and it's brewed, you're going to have to forgive me, Flemish. It's not my strong pronunciation. I've been, even when I went to Bruges, like, I tried speaking, I'm not going to say it, I tried speaking French thinking it was the French part, but it's not, it's the Flemish. Depruep. D-E space P-R-O-E-F. It's Flemish. It's one of the gypsy brewery. It's a rental brewery, so it's not their brewery, because they have a brewery in Copenhagen, and then they have two now, I believe, in America. One in New York and one in Chicago. Okay. So they're the breweries. Over 50 countries can get them, but this is from one of their, how should I say, gypsy cuckoo breweries. And interesting for us when we were reading before the can, sour malt.
That's something I've never heard of before. So
apparently it decreases the pH, improves enzymatic action. So basically you get a better fermentation, lighter beer, and improves the taste. So,
well, I can't wait to see if that's worked in our view. You know, on the oyster score. So let's get it in the glass. Let's see how it looks. Didn't really need the bottle openers this time, did we?
Just got them out and realised.
While we're pouring this, I'm just going to say, you know, while you're watching this video, you've got to go down below, hit like, hit subscribe, check out some more other videos, see what we're doing. You might like it.
I think I know why this beer is called Evergreen. Because, I don't know about you, Ace, but that's
it's a piney smell, like, it's a...
The colour as well, do you think that's slightly green?
It's a little tinge. A little tinge.
Cheating a bit there.
You are cheating. You're getting way ahead of yourself. You need to look at how it looks first.
How do you rate this?
I think the way this looks, right? I'm a big fan of the New England style and the NEPAs, right? And what you're looking for in that is a nice hazy, yellow gold to orange amber beer with a white, thick, tight head. And this is yellow, hazy, tight, thick head. It looks great. Carbonation looks good. It looks really good to me. I'm going to give it a 8.5.
Well, if you're from the description that you've given me, that's exactly then what it is. So maybe I might up your stake and say 8.7 because from what the description you've given me is what that is. Yeah, and we have had a New England IPA, and I mean the head's great.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. That head's hanging around as well. It's not going anywhere. This is what the head was. It's staying. Yours is staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I could smell it when we were pouring it. I'm looking forward to getting my nose further in the glass. So let's have a. Yeah, it's
pineapple straight away.
I think you can smell it's like a candied orange type of smell as well. But it's all the fruit, all up front. There's
stone fruits that you were saying. Definitely the stone fruits.
Yeah, there's no malt character at all in the smell.
Nothing.
It's just fruit, and it smells great.
It does smell great.
It smells like one of your 5 a day. So clearly it's a healthy beer.
That's great, because sometimes you smell like the really hoppy beers, like the Brewdog and stuff like that, and you get a hell of a lot of hops. So it's no bitterness. It's pure fruitiness.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Yeah, it's going to be high.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it 8.9.
8.7 for me. 8.7. It's got to be high because I really like that. I mean, I really have to dig my nose in to smell it. That's why it's not scoring in above the 9s. It's not coming at me as soon as I pour it out the can. But it smells great when my nose is over it.
I'm looking forward to drinking it.
Have I done well? This beer?
You've picked a good beer here so far.
Okay.
We'll see what it tastes like. I'm going to dive in.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's surprisingly hoppy on the front for me. And light on the mouthfeel.
There's some bitterness there that I wasn't really expecting.
Yeah.
Because normally with New England styles, it's all about the fruit. It's all about the smell and the aroma. But there's no hop bitterness there. But there's a bitter. I don't know whether it's bitter because of the hops or bitter because of the carbonation giving like a sharpness to it.
Yeah, see, like when you have soda water, almost that sharpness that comes from that.
But that, I'm getting that kind of feeling in there with it.
I'm getting fruit though. I'm getting some fruit.
Definitely, definitely.
Like I say, it's very light, isn't it? It's very light. I can tell it's 3.5%.
Yeah, it's not going to.
There's no hiding, because the Idaho 7 that we had, although we suggested it was 5, we think it might have been more towards the 6.
Yeah.
And I drink that, and I would say that's a light beer.
It is
but that's what they're aiming for. That's what they're not hiding behind.
They put it in the name, New England style Session IPA. So it's going to be a lighter version of a NEPA.
It's what it is on the tin. And I can't disagree with that. Whether I like that or another thing.
But I mean, and I suppose we've got to base it on whether how we feel about it. I mean, do I think this is a 10 out of 10 beer? No, I don't. Do I think it's a bad beer? No. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's probably 6.9 on the taste for me because it's that bitterness or sharpness, whatever it is,
it's
where
coming
it's
from
coming
that souring.
With the sour malt.
Yeah, do you get almost like a sourness? Now I've had a second taste, it's like, actually, because we were saying about that, because when you get the soda water, it's acidicness that you're getting, and that's what it is. It raises the pH, and it's that acidic, and that's what I'm getting. And I've not tasted without, but I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, there's definitely some good flavours in there. The pineapple flavour's there, the 100%. Candied orange is there, the stone fruits are there. But it's just that back of the tongue bitterness from this style of beer is not really what I'd expect. It's a good beer, 6.9. I think 6.9 is good. Yeah, 6.9 is good.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 because it is what it says on the tin. It's a Session IPA. It does drink like water.
Yeah.
I was surprised by the sourness and maybe the lack of punch of the juiciness, but it's there, and that's why it's going to be a 7. But it's not a bad beer, and it's definitely a good beer. So
I mean, it's all right. It's not the best
It's
New
not blowing
England
me away,
IPA that we've
but
had, is it?
it's no, but it's something I've never had before though. That's for sure. So yeah, that's why I'm going to give it 7. Like I say, like I always say, 70% is a first. So it's getting a first. If brewing was, you know, a degree, it's just passed into the first.
Okay.
So that I think it should get into that category. So it's nice to sit out in a day and have that, and it's full of hops, and that's the expensive part. And with that in mind, I'm happy with that price. Yeah, and I mean, before I give a score, do you agree? Or
I mean, I'm less happy with the price.
Okay.
Only because, you know, it's $2.61, but it's for a 330 can.
yeah, okay.
You know, so really, if you're looking for a pint price on this, you're looking at, you know, £4 to drink it at home.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
And for me, that is a bit much.
Yeah.
You know, there's some other beers that you can go out and you can get, you know, a big 440 can for not far off the same price. And yeah, like I say, this is nice, but I'm not going to give it a high score on the price because I think $2.60 for a 330 of a weak beer, it's not strong, is it? You know,
No.
It tastes good, and yeah, the hop flavours are good, but it feels a bit thin in your mouth. It's not very strong. I'd probably give it a 5.9. It's not a bad price, but it's not a good price.
So
a 5.9. A 5.9. Not offensive.
I'm sorry, but I might have to disagree.
You can disagree
I have to disagree because I know how much hops goes into these at the end, and for $3.30 for £2.60. Yeah, I for me it's a 7. Just because I know that's the most expensive part of the beer. It's a craft beer as well. Do you know what I mean? They're not. It's not like a Carlsberg or from, you know, using a Danish. You know,
Yeah.
it's a craft brewery. I know they have got 3 breweries, so obviously they're pumping out, but this is made at the rental brewery.
Yeah.
So it's their pure craft beer thing. So for me, it's for 7. So.
Okay. And the final point that we look at is always sessionability. And I've got to say, the clue's in the name with this one. The Evergreen New England style Session IPA
Meets up to it.
It does, yeah. It's what is it? 3.5, 3.9, 3.5 is it?
I could drink a lot of them. A lot of them. And I don't usually like the hoppy beers, no matter if it's towards the end of fermentation or at the start of the boil. You know, hops aren't, you know, coming through aren't my thing, but that I can drink a lot of. 8.5 for me.
8.5?
Yeah, it's high.
Not cans, 8.5 pints, yeah?
Pints, yeah. I really could sit on a summer's day and have that. It's a really nice session beer.
I'm going to go 7 out of 10. I could definitely drink 7 pints of that. Yeah, it's not too, you know, the bitterness is there, but it's not too bitter. The fruitiness is nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
There we go.
And I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Click subscribe, click like, follow us everywhere. It's been a good day.
Yeah, sunny.
And the oyster score for this beer is right here. I hope you've had a good time.
Oysters out.